how long have you been living in your fifth wheel?
About 5 months.
Okay. Is it the kind with a like a toy hauler where you can drop the back down and have like a porch?
No, it's just a standard fifth wheel.
Okay.
It's quite big though, so it's been okay. We bought it for this purpose.
Okay.
Uh, we we started this journey out, because of my living history background and all this stuff, and that
Yeah.
actually is how my husband and I met, was doing living history.
I saw
Um,
that note. Yeah.
yeah, so we initially thought that we would come out here and live in a tent.
Like a wall tent, I'm assuming. Like,
Yeah, we have a
okay.
really cool Viking age reproduction tent. It's super livable and really cool.
What?
But
What?
I know. Yeah, yeah. That's my bag these days, is Viking age stuff, and my husband too. That was the scene we met in. And he looks like
That's
a
cool.
Viking. He's got this like long braided beard, and he's a big monster guy. Um, but the first windstorm came along, and we get like 60-mile-an-hour winds out here, and
Hmm.
that blew that idea all to hell. So we decided really quickly that we needed something more sturdy, and we went and bought a fifth wheel.
Nice. Is it used? Brand new?
No, it was new.
Oh wow. What did that do you mind asking what did that cost?
I think we paid 80K for this one.
Whoa, that must be nice. Must
It
be very
is.
nice.
It is. It's got all these pop outs. It's about 500 square feet, so it's like a small cabin. And the resale value on this particular one is really good. So as soon as we're done with it, we're living in it very lightly and taking good care of it. We haven't used the black tank at all because that affects resale. We use compost toilets. Um,
Oh.
so we're gonna resell this as soon as we're done with it, which hopefully isn't going to be too long. We want our house to be basically livable, and we'll just hop in there. So
Do you have a goal when the house is going to be done? Like, I guess move in and then done.
yeah, before next winter, we want it to be move in ready. That's not going to be finished, but like plumbing, roof, kind of the basics, and then
Yeah.
we can unfinish stuff from there. I honestly expect this build's going to take a couple more years, because it's big. I mean, it's like 4,000 square feet per floor and
What?
2 stories. Um,
What?
I
Are
know.
you starting a cult?
Well, kind of. So what we've done, I don't know if you're familiar, and this was funny. This was actually my first tweet that went viral, quote unquote viral. Not viral. It was like, I don't know, 1,000 likes or something. But to me, that was like, oh my god, that's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It was about Scottish bastles. I am of Scottish origin, and
Okay.
there was this thing that happened in Scotland when the English were constantly raiding and attacking Scotland. They had that war that lasted a while. The Scots started building this style of building called a bastle. It was a barn castle, literally. And
I
so
gotta look this up.
it's very cool. Yeah, yeah, check it out. And I shared a picture of one on my Twitter, and people went, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" So what it is like the ground floor is where you have your livestock, so that they can't be stolen by the English, and then you live upstairs and keep everything safe. And the ground floor has no windows. The livestock come in, you can bar the door, and then you have a ladder going up to your top floor where you live, and you can pull that ladder up and keep your family safe from invaders. So we kind of took that idea and built on it because, the world's getting weird, and I don't know how weird it's going to get ultimately.
Sure.
Um, so we kind of created this idea, this crazy idea, like, what if we take the basel concept and build on it and make it our own, really? So what we're doing is our ground floor is about 4,300 square feet. It's going to have a dairy parlor. It's going to have, a milk handling room. It's going to have a cold food storage, like an above ground root cellar, basically. It's going to have workshop space. My husband's a blacksmith. We both do some blacksmithing. So it's going to have a workshop space for blacksmithing and woodwork as well. And then it's going to have a couple of offices for us and some extra storage space. And then upstairs, half of it, about 2,000 square feet of it, will be our house, our apartment space. And then the other half upstairs is bunkhouse. So we'll be able to actually house 12 people up there in the bunkhouse. They'll have their own kitchen and bathrooms and everything separate from our living space. And that, at this point, that's going to be like workshop participants. If we want to hold PDC courses, we can house people. One of the things that we plan to do is workshops for masculinity intensives and feminine skills intensives. So we have this vision of like week-long workshops where people can come out, maybe fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, rite of passage type things. Teach basic skills to people, come out, stay with us a week. We're going to do blacksmithing, weapons handling, butchering, this kind of real human stuff.
Oh, when you said weapons handling, for some reason I thought medieval sword type weapons handling.
Oh, heck yeah. That'll be part of it. That'll be part of it.
But then I thought, wait, did she mean firearms? I don't know. Given your background, who knows?
Yeah, all the above.
Trebuchet handling.
I want one. That'd be cool.
You got the property for it. Just don't hit a cow.
My neighbors might not like it, but yeah, my husband is a master swordsman. He's been teaching and doing.
Of course he is.
I know. Teaching and doing sword work for 25 years. So that would probably end up being part of that. And then we have a friend who teaches firearms handling, pistol primarily, to special ops guys. And he's also a competition shooter, and he wants to come in and teach, weapons handling, gun handling. We'll do some strength training with a really great coach we know, that because I'm a power lifter. So
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So that would be part of it. And just kind of create a comprehensive course for people to learn things that they don't really get to learn otherwise. And that goes back to the male and female gender roles, right? And supporting that as well. I don't know if you know Noah Revoy. He's a relationship coach. He wants to come in and do some courses on like communication between the sexes and how we communicate and how we operate differently and how we think differently. And so that'd be part of it as well. And then, of course, if the world goes completely to shit, we can house people that, need to be there. An army.
Yeah. Bring bullets, gold, and Bitcoin.
That's right.
Preferably the 2 Bs, but.
And food.
And food, yes. Bullets, beans, and yeah. So the house itself, the design sounds more like a shop or like multi-utility on the bottom, and then living quarters on the top. That's pretty smart. It's okay.
Exactly.
That's cool. Are you actually going to have animals in the bottom of your house?
Probably not for like housing unless we really needed to.
Like -30, -40 snap or something.
Stalls in there. I envision the stalls being space for like, new mamas, goats, cows, whatever that need to have some special care. But the dairy is going to be in the bottom floor. So I'll bring the cows in. I'll have space to milk like 4 at a time and run them through there, have all my milk processing set up in there. So it's clean and easy, and everything's indoors so I can milk through the winter, because right now I'm milking outdoors and that sucks when it's 20 below. So
how do you use machines?
I do. Yeah.
So, okay. So then at least you can still wear gloves, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
When you handle the equipment.
Yeah, but the equipment freezes up and the milk freezes in the lines, and it's a mess when it's real cold. So I just don't milk when it's super cold, so my customers don't get their product, and it's not great.